Kev G, weather overview. And we had a Saturday evening soaker around here last night. And most of the area got an inch to an inch and a half of rain, with areas to the west of New York City getting 2 to as much as 3 inches of rain last night. That storm wrapped up. It sort of intensified at just the right moment as it crossed the region, and we just got pounded with heavy rain. So I think we'll see a repeat of that tomorrow. And I kind of feel like this is it's sort of a signature of the overall pattern. We're in a volatile weather pattern. Last time I talked about how the atmosphere was very bottled up, and we have a lot of blocking going on in the upper atmosphere, and that usually spells trouble around here. And it's going to lead to a lot of storms, a lot of close calls. Not all of them are going to be snow, but it's still early. And if you can maintain this pattern or repeat this pattern in the middle of winter, you know what's going to happen. So, and that's what I expect to happen later on in the winter. Obviously, we're too warm for a lot of those shenanigans right now. But I think in time, we're going to repeat this pattern at some point. And I'll show you what I mean when we get to the models. But here's a recap off the NOAA site of just a historic cold spell right around Thanksgiving. And since 1945, we haven't had a lot of Thanksgivings on November 22nd. But indeed, this year it was for the 10th time since 1945. And it's the fourth coldest Thanksgiving at Central Park recorded since 45 on the actual day, November 22nd. And that's really early for Thanksgiving. And it's throwing me off. I don't know about you, but it's throwing me off for sure. Now, if this pattern repeats in winter, we're going to get a lot of snow. And I'll show you why. I don't expect that in the short term, just to reiterate. But I will say this. If we can repeat this at some point, there's going to be a lot of trouble around here. So here we go with the next storm. Monday afternoon, Monday night. Expect rain heavy at times at the wrong possible time when everybody's trying to get home. So expect a good soaking rain. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came in with more than that as this storm pulls through. But as it pulls away and we get rid of the rain for Tuesday, we're not exactly out of the storm's influence because the low pressure area is still sitting over Maine. And the reason why it's doing that is because it has no place to go. The atmosphere is bottled up, and we don't lose these storms right away like we should when everything's moving along smoothly. So that's going to do wonders for our temperatures if you're into the cold air, that is, because we're going to be stuck under this regime where we have chilly temperatures the entire week. Temperatures not getting out of the 40s for the most part because of this blocked up weather pattern. And that's far below where we should be this time of year. Our normal high should be around 50 this time of year. Now, as we progress through the week, fair weather continues, but we're still sort of under this glancing influence of the low that comes through here tomorrow. And that's simply because of the blocked up weather pattern. Now, by the weekend, a storm is going to try to form over the Gulf states, and I think it's going to cut towards the Great Lakes. Now, that'll give us another bout of moderate to heavy rain for Sunday into Sunday night, it looks like. Timing will probably shift around with that as we go along. But then on its heels, for next Tuesday, now we're out to December 4th, another area of low pressure comes out. And this is probably going to give us another shot of moderate to heavy rain and some coastal flooding problems. So all in all, this is a very active weather pattern. It's a weather pattern that if it were 2 months from now, we would be absolutely buried with snow. And I expect that at some point during winter 2018-19, we are going to see a repeat of this weather pattern. For now, though, it's a lot of rain chances and cold weather in between. And we'll just have to keep our eye on it going forward as we move into December.